Hey you guys, I know it's been a while since I've made any entries in my vlog, but I'm trying to get back into the groove of things. I know things got a little bit crazy on my side recently, so they're starting to settle down at work and in my personal life, so now I'm trying to get back into making my videos and stuff. So I figured more or less the best way for me to start now is by going off of a personal experience that I had recently where a lot of my friends have been asking me for my opinion or for advice on relationships and love and trust and those issues. And I like to think of myself as a good listener, so I'll listen and I'll give advice wherever I can, but my experience is limited. I mean, it's one thing when you're asking me for advice about the girl that you're crushing on or the guy that you're crushing on, but it's a completely different thing when you've been in a relationship for 6 or 7 years, or you're engaged or you're married and you're asking me for advice on that sort of thing. I'll try to be the best friend that I can. I'll listen to you, I'll give you my point of view, but like I said, I don't have that experience. My advice would be limited. So what I did was, I went out and I asked a few random people on the street and some friends and family this question. If you could give one piece of advice to anyone out there as it regards to love, trust, relationships, what would it be? Based off your own experiences, your current situation, your past situation, what would that word of advice be? And I'm trying to keep this video short, so I'll just go over a few with you guys, and hopefully someone out there can find a gem in what I'm about to say and it will help you in your current situation, or maybe in the future you'll find yourself in a situation where it makes sense to you, and hopefully this will help you in some way, because I'm trying to take some advice from this myself, so this will help me and I hope it will help someone out there somewhere. First one, if you have yet to find love, make sure that you first love yourself. That sounds a little bit cliche, but personally I think this is very good advice, because a lot of your happiness, or 99% of your happiness, will come from you. So if you don't love yourself and you're thinking that you're gonna find love or happiness in some other source outside of your inner being, you're gonna have a bad time, because you're gonna find it and it's still not gonna be as fulfilling as you thought it would be. Because love, in my opinion, is a two-way street. You give and you take. Now, if you don't love yourself, what is there for you to give? And at the end of the day, if all you're doing is taking in a relationship, then that's not a very functional relationship and it's gonna crash and burn. This next one is a little bit long, so I'm gonna have to read it. It says, love is like a business, not in the transactional sense. A business exists to create value and continues when value is communicated and viewed as something worth an exchange. Value people and love will spring forth. I've received another one which is very popular, and it's, what would Jesus do? I think that one goes without saying and it doesn't need any further explanation. And the last one for now is, don't try and change the person that you get into a relationship with. Learn to accept people for who and what they are, with their flaws and imperfections. That one is so true. The bottom line is that you really can't change a person. Like, you can change things about yourself, and that person can change things about themselves. But you as a person cannot impose changes upon another person unless it is something that they want to do. And if you want to remold a person into your own image, then you're not really accepting this person for who they are. You're trying to make this person into an image of who you want them to be or who you want to love. But at the same time, that's not who they are. And I'm gonna leave it off at that. Again, I'll try to make more videos more often. I have a few more ideas that I'm trying to make, but time is limited. I'll try to make the best out of it, and I'll just leave it at that for now. I'm out.